Welcome to the Tribe Talk Show, live from Atlanta. On this show, you get real conversations, inspiring stories, entertainment, information that empowers, real talk. A safe space to learn and grow. Real sisterhood. Let's talk. Let's grow. Let's thrive together. Join the tribe. And now, here are your hosts, Tendai and Grace.
Hello, Tribe. Welcome to another episode of the Tribe Talk Show. Thank you so much for all the love and support. We appreciate it. We want you to continue to keep it coming. We're encouraged. We are pumped. And I'm your host, Grace, with my beautiful sister here, Tendai. How are you, my love?
I'm doing great, thank you. And yeah, just to echo what you said, thank you guys so much for the support. It's been so overwhelming.
It
But
is.
How have you been? How's the summer going?
Oh, summer has been summering. It's
Yeah.
been so busy, with events.
This is your biggest
Time of the
busiest
year.
time.
Yes.
What events have you been doing most?
Weddings, birthday, graduation parties, been a lot of graduation
Yeah.
events. It's the season.
Of
So yeah, it's
course.
been busy, but I'm super grateful. And the kids are out of school, so that really gave me the flexibility to also move around a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
Are you
enjoying
traveling
it.
again to Canada? Is
Yes,
that for
yes.
a birthday party?
Yes. Yeah, I have
Okay.
a big event coming up this week, so I'm excited about that. Just got back, from Minnesota. A beautiful friend, Shadi, lost her dad.
Yeah.
So we had the funeral just this past week.
Oh, yeah.
So, and my beautiful Shadi, her heart goes out to you and your family.
Of course,
We hope
yeah.
that we're sending peace and love to you and your family, and we hope that this healing journey is manifested soon.
Yeah, that's true. And talking about events, guys, she planned the watch party and it was so beautiful. I think
I
most of
enjoyed
you, yeah,
it.
it was so fun. It
Yes,
was so
even
fun.
though we had a rain dilemma,
Of
but you know
course.
what? The moment the rain passed, the weather became very beautiful.
Yeah.
Very.
And she's already started planning the launch party, so you're all going to be invited.
Yes. We
Yeah.
can't wait to share that moment with you guys.
So
Yeah.
anyway, today in the girl chat, we wanted to talk about Africa, young and famous. You finally watched. I've been telling this girl to watch this show for the longest time.
I never had the time to sit still
Yeah,
and watch
I know.
TV, but thank you though. I really enjoyed it. So the moment I started, I was glued to
Yeah,
it. I
yeah.
really enjoyed it, and but the part that really got me was the Annie Idibia, the two-faced ex-wife now. I followed her. I followed her journey on Instagram for a bit, and I know she's such an amazing wife, a lovely mother of two girls.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that aspect. I didn't know the struggle.
Yeah.
And, the show kind of really exposed, our vulnerability.
That's the thing about reality shows. You will be exposed.
Yeah.
You will really be exposed.
I was watching it and I'm like, it was so cringy. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, come on, girl.
Yeah.
You are in love, but yeah, it kind of was, I felt for her though.
Yeah, but now they're separated. He's moved on with a whole new wife.
I wished I watched it before the separation because that's kind of like, now that I'm playing it back, everybody probably saw that coming.
Yes.
Because you
yes.
could tell that she was in the relationship, that the guy was long gone.
No, he was gone.
Yeah.
Did he have, how many children did he have in that relationship?
They have 7, only 2 by her. I think he has 3 other baby mamas.
Yeah, I think there's a point in the show where she says that this man was a first everything, like first boyfriend.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why she stayed with him for so long? Because all the children were conceived whilst they were in a relationship. So he had 2 baby mothers, 5 children out of the marriage. Come on.
I don't even think it was just because it was her first alone. But now remember, she started dating him when she was a teenager. She was just a child. You understand? I think she saw him as a father figure, as a protector, confidence.
Yeah.
So I think she probably felt stuck. Like, this is the only person that I've known.
No,
we
yes.
already know how we feel about our first.
Our first
It's
love.
always
Oh, those people
special.
make you go
Go
crazy if
crazy.
you're not careful.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think that will happen with her. But not only that, because she was so young when they started.
Yeah.
And,
And it's so sad to watch because you can tell that she really loved the guy, and she tried. And
She did.
for him to leave her at her worst, because apparently from the blogs, it says that he left her when she was having some,
Challenges.
substance issues, and she was in rehab. So for you to leave a woman that has been with you for so long through all these mistakes, she's tolerated you, and you can't hold her hand, that was really sad. I wish she had just,
Another aspect though is, was he ever in the relationship?
yeah, that's
You
true.
understand? Because from what I've seen, I felt like Annie has been the only one in the relationship for the
relationship.
longest. Because I didn't see the love, I didn't see connection, I didn't see genuineness in anything he did while with her. So I think it was long gone. I think
Yeah.
Annie just held on to hope, held on to maybe things will
Things will
change. And I felt
change.
like he held on for way too long.
Yeah.
Because I felt like she lost herself in the process. I mean, this lady was so talented. And like you and I were saying, the only hit that we know with Two-Face was the African, my African queen.
20 years ago.
Exactly. I don't know
Yeah.
if I know any others. Well,
No, I don't know any other song.
well, the Two-Face fans, don't come after me, but I'm just saying from my perspective that I didn't really know if he has another hit song,
Yeah.
but this lady has featured in several movies, several projects.
Yeah.
So she, in her own right, is an icon.
Yes,
I don't
yes,
know
she
why
is.
she descended so low to let this guy overshadow all her achievements.
All achievements. Yeah, because she's just, I hate that she's just become known as Two-Face wife. But people seem to discredit all the other amazing things.
That
she's
seems
done.
to be the
As a
only
matter
thing
of
she wants to-
fact, She was just in Zimbabwe a few weeks ago. She was honored in Zimbabwe. So I think now she'll be able to come out of her shell and really be the woman that she is without any distraction, because a toxic relationship can really
Damage you.
affect everything.
Yeah.
Even if you try to do something, if you're in a toxic environment, it doesn't really, you can't bloom in a toxic environment.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
so I'm hoping that we see more of her.
Yes.
The only thing that I'm worried about, because he's already moved on, but as you know, dating when you're that age, we always laugh with my friend that when you're dating in your 40s, 40 plus, you're just waiting for widowers. You're waiting for people that are either divorced or people that have issues or people that are just like losing their wives so you can have a chance. So that's the only thing. Unless she goes for a younger person, maybe she'll have a chance.
I believe that everybody deserve a second chance, and everybody have their person. Now, you're right. It's not easy dating in your midlife as it would be in your
in
youth.
your junior, and
Yeah.
she wasted her youth.
Yeah, she did. She did. So we're just gonna have to wish her some luck and
Yeah.
hope that she find love again, the right kind of
Right
love,
kind of love.
somebody that will love her genuinely, because she's a sweet, sweet lady.
And
You
it's so
could
sad
see.
because you know that a lot of women are staying in these relationships and they'll be saying, I've been in my relationship for 20 years, but has it been a good marriage, or you're just
Yeah.
staying for the sake of
Yes,
staying?
yeah.
And I think in a way it's a blessing in disguise. I really hope that she will find someone that's going to love her, that's going to appreciate her, that's
Yes.
going to, to bring out the best in her.
Yeah,
And
and-
which is, we are very excited because today's show we actually have Lucy, who is a relationship coach. She's going to come and talk to us about dating as we are, what do you call it, mature.
Yeah,
As
matured. Yeah,
dating.
matured or
Because
midlife.
it's not the same with those kids dating, right?
No,
Yeah.
this is different. So we're really excited. Lucy will be joining us after the break. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, Tribe, and we have our special guest here, Lucy McCollum. Welcome to the show, Lucy.
Thank you, Tendai.
Do you want to start by telling our audience more about yourself and what you do?
Yes, thank you. I'm really honored to be here. My name is Lucy, like Tendai said. I am a relationship conflict resolution professional and a relationship coach. I have been doing this, and I'm really honored to be here with you people and to speak about what I do and also to share my life story, which is an interesting story, and specifically today to talk about I'm a Kenyan. I come from Kenya.
We see you're representing Kenya.
Oh, yes,
We
absolutely.
love
I
that.
love it. I love
Kenya,
it.
yeah. I originally come from Kenya and I live in the diaspora. I live in the US and I love being here. But like many women, at my age, which is right now 63.
You look
You
good.
look good.
Don't
You look
I?
amazing.
You
And
look amazing. Look at you.
Yes.
I want to be like you.
I
when I'm
feel as
60.
amazing as you said.
Yes, that's good.
I have had my own twists and turns in relationships. I was married, I was divorced, and I wanted to have a relationship after that because I enjoy it. I love being in a relationship. I enjoyed the first partnership and the first marriage, and I wanted to have another one. And I was looking and I was looking and I kissed a whole bunch of frogs
Of course, you have to.
and it didn't work. And I realized I needed help. And I started looking for help. I sought help and I found help. And one of the things I discovered is I needed to step back and do some inner work. And that inner work resulted in me meeting someone in my 50s, mid-50s. And now 7 years later, at 63, like I said, I am happily married.
Amen.
We love that for you.
Congratulations.
We love that for you. And that's the topic we've just been discussing because we're talking about Annie Idibia, Two-Face wife. How easy was it for you to find love again as a mature person?
I know it wasn't, like I said, easy at first because, like I said, I kissed a whole bunch of frogs. It's like if you start driving a car without a driver's license or without knowing how to drive, let me begin there. You are moving around the road and you cause accidents and you wonder why you are having an accident. And that's what I was doing. And that's what many of us do. We are driving cars around and we're causing accidents and getting mad that we have accidents.
Not knowing that we're the real problem.
And what I did is I sought someone to teach me how to drive. And as a mature woman, we think we know because, you know, we drove
been
before.
there.
I was married before, so how can I not know how to be with a partner? But I did it. First of all, I learned that I did it. I was driving the wrong way before. People were moving this direction and I was moving towards them. So I was crashing all the time. And so after that, that's why it was hard. But after I learned, after I started working, learning is the work. When you learn how to drive, you know how to, this gear works this way, this one works this way. After I learned, it was easy.
So where did you get this help from?
A friend of mine spoke to me. I connected with other women, some women that, you know, you speak to people. Spoke to family. That's another thing. Speak to people around you. Someone told me, oh, you know, you can be taught how to do this thing. You can't do this thing alone. This life, you can't do it alone. Anything you want to do in life, I can tell you because I've been around here for a while. This thing called life, you can't do it alone. That's why you people are partnering to do this show together. I asked somebody and they pointed me to someone who pointed me to someone. And they sat me down and walked me through it. They handheld me and walked me through it. Frustrating sometimes, but they helped me, walked me through it, showed me how to do it. And then I signed online and she said, listen, one of the things she said to me.
So was that like a life coach?
Yes, a life coach. And she said, listen, Lucy, before you even go online, I'm not even going to let you go do that. I'm going to have you work on yourself. One of the things she asked me is, so tell me, what are you looking for? And I had a list. Must not have this. Must, oh, yes. Must come from Africa. Must. She asked me, so you're looking for love, right? Which language does love speak? An African language? Love doesn't speak one language. So why are you specifically looking for one language, for an African language? Error number one. So can we strike that and just look for love, wherever it comes from? And I discovered it was true because I discovered that if you open yourself, if you go with an open mind to finding love, even from another culture, especially as African women, you know us.
Yeah.
We're looking for my tribe even. Let's even
Yeah.
not just go say Africa. We are looking for my tribe.
My tribe,
If
from
you-
my village. my
Yes.
area.
If you open yourself to to open yourself to love, you may even learn something about yourself that you haven't, and which I have. I've learned a lot. I'm married to an African American, and boy, have I not learned. Have I not grown? And so that's a list. And I even had another list. Another list was, I'm an academic snob. So my father was, everybody in my family, people are academic snobs where I am. And so I wanted someone, I said, oh, I must have someone with a bachelor's degree. At least minimum.
Minimum,
If he's a PhD holder, even
getting
better.
That's a
married
plus
tomorrow.
plus.
And she asked me, and why? My coach asked me, why, Lucy? And I said,
That's not a priority.
because I get stimulated intellectually.
Mentally, yeah,
Intellectual stimulation is very important to me. And she said, I mean, I can't get turned on if I don't get. Please, how do you get turned on if you don't? So you can't have.
You're not challenged
Yeah, challenged
intellectually.
intellectually. And she said, really? So they must have a paper to show you a bachelor's for you to get turned on? I said, no, you know, we must have conversations that are very intelligent.
And does that require a degree?
So she said, okay, so let's say if this person at least can do that, is that okay? I said yes. And then I met
That
this guy.
she changed your orientation from
Exactly.
looking for that paper validation versus looking for the natural intelligence.
Yes. And I met this guy. I'm married to this guy. When I met him, he didn't have a college degree, but then he finally got one.
See how you influenced him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so powerful.
So do you think us as women, we are limiting ourselves by having this big
Long list.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then we walk around looking for Mr. Right, a certain Mr. Right that we have got in our head. Our culture has created, and then we have grown and we continue to create all these Mr. Rights, and we limit ourselves.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's true.
That is so powerful. You know, we're going to continue this conversation, but we need to take a quick break. And Lucy is still going to be here with us when we come back. We'll be right back.
Hello, tribe. We are back, and we still have the beautiful Miss Lucy here, who is giving us some knowledge, especially for some of us who are not married. I just wanted to find out, do you think there's a stigma within the African community when someone is divorced and of age?
Oh, yes, there is. Many times in Africa, people think that we are desperate, that we are bad goods. In fact, in my tribe, we say like we are returned goods.
Returned good. They have the same term in my Zimbabwean language. They call us mbana.
Oh.
So like you were so bad, you got returned. Like
Oh, my goodness.
no one wants you.
And when you're returned goods, then who wants you? And therefore you're desperate, and anybody can take you. In fact, I remember when I was in my divorced, immediately after I was divorced, I had this approach. Someone approached me and told me, listen, nobody will marry you, so can you just be my
Side chick.
side kick,
Ah.
and please let nobody know, and I can just be having you and be giving you some money to take care of your children.
Imagine that.
And can you imagine
Oh,
that?
you.
I was feeling so beautiful and lively and sexy, and I couldn't imagine being someone's sidekick. And there's also this notion that we are done. Life is done for us, and we should just resign ourselves to that, being that.
Being mothers and grandmothers.
And that's our family. And then it doesn't help that sometimes even our faith communities don't help, because they quote scripture to us about how
You weren't supposed to divorce in the first place.
In the
You were
first
so
place.
Whether it.
that doesn't help either. And not just the culture, different, the faith community, then our African, and we are stuck, and we get very stuck. Yeah.
What advice will you have for women in their midlife, like anybody, like women in their 40s who are hesitant about dating? Yeah.
One of the things, I think, one of the challenges is that because we get independent, we get set in our ways, especially as we mature, we get set in our ways, and we have our careers, and we get set in our ways, and we're independent, and we own ourselves. We have come to our own. And one of the challenges I have noticed, especially among, if you've been single, especially not divorced, because that's another step, that's another group of people. If you've been single, you've become so independent and you're afraid. First of all, one advice I can give is stop being afraid. Love is beautiful. Love is so beautiful. I can tell you,
You're glowing, and I can
Your
tell.
husband is so lovely. He's such a lovely guy.
if
You got your tall, dark, and handsome.
oh yes, I did a silver fox. I call him
And
my
a whole lot of
my
extra.
my silver fox. Oh my,
Yes.
I fell in love with him. The first day I saw him, I saw that hair. Oh God,
Yeah.
you guys, you don't know. Anyway, that's a story for another day off camera. But the advice I tell them is not to be afraid and to relax. To relax because there's someone out there. What they need to look for is for peace, to look for emotional maturity, not to compromise or settle. That's not, I'm not going to tell them to settle for just anything.
Anybody.
But to look for emotional maturity, to look for love that does not diminish them, for a person that does not diminish their worth. And not to think that they are not worthy because their bellies have become a little bit off or their boobs are falling off a little bit. They are still worthy. Love is deeper than just what shows out.
Physical appearance.
Yeah.
I would tell them to relax. There is somebody. If I could find someone at 56, they can
Find that. And you are in an interracial marriage.
Yes.
Married to an African American.
Yeah.
Like you said, a lot of our people are set in their ways. Will you help us encourage people to be open-minded? You know, like this limit that we put on ourselves is, we're missing out.
And
so
you
can
two
you
are both with
Intercultural.
Yes, and there is really nothing wrong with it. Just make sure that you're looking for your person. Forget about either they are white, black, or blue, or they are from Jamaica. Enlighten our tribe.
I'll tell you what people are afraid of. They're afraid of what people will say. There's always that.
Yes.
They're afraid of newness, what you don't know. But I'll tell you what, if someone has been brought up by another mother, whether they are from your own culture or not, you will have disagreements. That's normal.
That's normal.
Yeah.
It's how you resolve that. And that's where emotional maturity comes in. If they are not mature, whether they are from your culture or whoever else's culture, you will struggle in the marriage. Those things that we are looking for are not in any culture. Like I said again, love does not speak your language. Love speaks one language.
One
One
language.
language.
You know what? A lot of people need to connect with you because we will never have enough time to tap into your wisdom on this. And this is it's a topic that is very dear to our hearts. So I know you are a life coach, you are a relationship coach. And I believe that a lot of our tribe will be feeling.
I want to sign up.
Yes,
I want a wedding
and I want
suit.
to, I would like for us, before we round off, for you to let our people know how to connect with you. We want them to take advantage of this opportunity because I never knew that having a coach could help.
Of course,
Look at our testimony and what this has done for her. So we want to give our tribe the opportunity to connect with you as well.
Yes, I'd love to help people. I love helping. I call myself a love ambassador. I'd love people to fall in love. I'd love people to find their partner. And they can get in touch with me we have a website. My husband and I actually do this together.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's
It'd be
beautiful.
good to hear from a man's perspective.
Yes.
too.
Well, next time we're going to have both of you here.
Yes, he can come and talk, and he's more tapered than I am. I am more the excited one. I fall in love.
Yeah.
And he's more the tapered one. So lovelifecoaches.com, lovelifecoaches.com. or you can call me or WhatsApp me, especially WhatsApp me on 470 798 7949. Oh, sorry, 470 798 7849. Or you can find me on Instagram, Coach Lucy Boldness, or on Facebook page.
Facebook. I know you have a Facebook community that
Yes,
people
I have.
need to tap
Yes,
into.
it's called The Village. Please come join the Facebook community, The Village. Or you can find me also at Lucy Boldness on Facebook itself.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much, Lucy, for joining us today. We've learned so much. And ladies, it's not always the guys that are the problem. Sometimes it's us too. So you need to seek a life coach like Lucy that's going to tell you all your blind spots, all the things that you are doing wrong. And we want everybody to be married. So make sure you look out for a page and sign up for a life coaching. I've worked with her before. She's really helped me, especially when it comes to self-awareness. So that's all we have time for today. Thank you again, Lucy. We'll see you guys again next time. Thank you.